Whoa. Well, that was a thing. Greetings, geeks and geek girls. It is me. I am back. Holy crap. We're here to talk about Supergirl, the finale of the Elseworlds 3-part crossover. Oh boy. So, wow. This sure was a thing, and I am flabbergasted by it. I don't know how I'm going to recap it, but I'm going to try. But before I do, 2 bits of house cleaning here. Well, 2 bits of house cleaning and 1 little extra thing. First bit is I finally cleaned the mop. Got short hair again. So now my hats can actually fit. 2 is sorry for both of yesterday's videos being extremely late, which included part 2, regrettably. But I was in such a hurry to get out that and Legends. This is the first time I've done multiple videos in multiple days congruently, and I got a little confused and sped up, and so I processed and resaved my Doctor Who review under the name of Arrow. So I actually posted my Arrow review, and the video was of the Doctor Who review. My bad. So, after 3 people had seen it, I had to go and delete it, re-upload it, and so that meant that the Legends review was even later, which luckily both are doing okay view-wise, so that's pretty good. But here, let's talk about the finale, and hopefully you'll actually see this video and not Legends. And hopefully I can get out this and Black Lightning in a more reasonable time. Because yes, I'm doing it again for a 3rd day in a row. But anyway, for the last little bit of saying before I start is, it's spoiler warning. If you hadn't seen it, go watch it. It was really good. I really liked it. And then come back and tell me what you think in the comments down below. Sorry. Anyway, let's get into it. So Deacon, I believe that's his name, has completely rewritten this world to have him as Superman, Barry and Oliver as evil bank robbers known as the Trigger Twins. Kara is locked up in Star Labs' little prison thing, which now all 3 have stayed there. And a lot of the Arrow cast and the Flash cast from last year. Just crossover. But anyway, so her jailer is actually like her little warden person keeping an eye on her is actually Agent Danvers. Agent Alex Danvers. So, jumping ahead a little bit, we kind of basically find out that this Earth 1 has an Alex Danvers, a Jimmy Olsen, and due to some offline by Iris, a Lois Lane. So Superman and Kara aren't on this Earth, but they are. So that leads me to my big theory that I've had for a while. Damn it! I don't know if I've ever said it before or not, but I think it's going to be revealed that Earth 1 Kara is finally going to make her appearance and it's going to be revealed that she's this world's Power Girl, and she's going to be played by a different actress. A more, I guess you could say, voluptuous actress. Nothing against Melissa Benoist. She's gorgeous, but just, I don't think she can pull off the costume for Power Girl. That's all I'll say. But anyway, back to this. So, Ollie and Barry are on the run. They need to find out some way to fix things. And they're like, okay, we need to go find Cisco so he can breach us to a different world. But we don't even know if he'll have the powers. And so when they go to find him, they run into the Monitor. The Monitor basically says that he's preparing them to be the savior, and that he thinks that they can do it, but they're not ready, and puts them back. And so they get to Cisco, and Cisco's base of operations is the SCPD office, which is now redesigned by a bar, where the bartender is none other than fucking Gary from Legends of Tomorrow, which I didn't get a chance to say this before my review because just so much shit happened. But that actor is really impressing me this week. Like, I really like this version of Gary, who's now a villain bartender. And I really liked how he portrayed Charlie as Gary, and then bouncing off of himself as Gary. But anyway, back to this. They then get the crap beat out of them by Cisco's main enforcer, Superman's worst pal, Jimmy Olsen. And before Jimmy is about to straight up kill them, Barry thinks, oh yeah, use my information to my Cisco. So he brings up Dante. Still one of Barry's biggest dick moves. Killing off Dante accidentally through Flashpoint. But anyway, we're not here to talk about that. We're here to talk about the crossover. I don't know why I keep getting in so many tangents. So, they teach him how to breach. And so he breaches to the Fortress of Solitude, where Superman and Lois are there. Superman comes back with them. They go save the day. Meanwhile, Kara talks this world's Alex Danvers into letting her go. And just before they're about to be killed by Superman, Deacon, I believe that's his name. Real Superman and the team come in to save the day. And our guys manage to get booked, but they can't open it, they can't use it. Apparently Clark can. Also, I've heard someone mention this before. Another quick little tangent. Is this book a more used, more experienced version of the same kind of book that was on the Tagamo Attacks episode of Legends? I mean, they're both magical books that can make reality bend to your whim. Maybe. Anyway, so they have to get the book to Clark, because apparently Clark can use it, and Supergirl starts fighting Deacon while Clark uses it, and Clark is kind of saving things until Deacon comes back and threatens to snap Barry's neck. Oliver has a chance to kill him. Don't know why I keep yawning. Maybe I'm tired. Duh. but he doesn't kill him. So he manages to get away. Deacon manages to get away and get the bug. And the team's like, oh shit, what are we gonna do? And then Barry has an idea. He and Kara will go around the world at Mach 7 on opposite directions. And we'll freeze time for a bit. So the others can come in and steal the book from him. Meanwhile, Clark says that if they do, they'll burn out, giving me flashbacks to the actual Crisis of Infinite Earths in the comics, which that was pretty obvious and on point, and I like their little swerve that we'll get to in a moment, because Oliver talks to the Monitor and clearly says something, which I'll go ahead and skip to the end for this. Basically, it seems like Oliver made it so that the Monitor will change the fates so that Barry and Kara live, but Oliver will die. Oliver sacrificing himself to save Barry. Fitting way to end Arrow, and a fitting way to end Mel's journey. I said Mel. Oliver's journey, even though I would like to see maybe them do like an epilogue to Oliver's character. Maybe have him on Legends for like half season. That would be really cool. See Mel come back. But this is like in the far future. Like if Legends goes to season 6 or 7, please. Knock on wood. But anyway, so they fight. Oliver manages to now, for the help with the Monitor, use a blue arrow to destroy the book and save the day. Meanwhile, Jean and Brainy come in to save the day and help fight, even though we don't get to see them that much. Most of their fighting is off screen, but still cool that they included them. And that Jean was actually fighting for once this whole year. Well, not whole year, but you know what I mean. I don't really like that story on Supergirl. Anyway. Sorry, inner yawning again. I don't know why I'm yawning so damn much. Everything is fine. The Supergirl people go back to their Earth. And apparently we get a super baby, John. Because Lois is pregnant. And then we see Lois and Clark in the Fortress of Solitude, and he proposes. So we get an engagement and a baby? What the And also we get explanation of why Superman won't be around next season. It won't be part of the second half of this season, sorry. And that's because he's going to Argo with Lois to live there, so that Lois and baby are okay. And he's going to be there for a while. Maybe setting up seeds for a Superman show in Argo, which I would totally be fine for. I love Tyler. He does a really good job as Superman. And I really liked him as Deacon as Superman. So to see him and Lois, which she was fabulous. I love to see her come back and wield that giant like hammer thing and kick all kinds of butt. So to see them get their own show would be awesome. And putting it in Argo gives it a way to be a different show without stepping on Supergirl's toes. But anyway, we then have Oliver and Barry have a beer together at the end of the day, talking about how good of a hero Barry is and how Oliver hopes to be that someday. And then we get, boom, coming fall 2019. We get another thing of Batwoman who calls Oliver and teases and says that Deacon has already made a friend at Arkham. And boom, on the screen comes up, coming fall 2019, Crisis on Infinite Earths. Holy shit. I mean, given everything with the monitor and what he was saying, and what Barry's disappearing in the newspaper thing would say, leads me to believe that yes, this will happen. But still, to get confirmation is so freaking awesome. But I've been going on far too long. Thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you will join me in a few for Black Lightning's mid-season finale. I hope you enjoyed all of this Elseworlds stuff. If I had more money and a bigger budget, I would have liked to have maybe do something where I was in like an alternate universe costume or something, but I just don't have the funds. Just like for the Legends, I would have liked to do it as a puppet me, but I don't have the skill or knowledge or money or time. But anyway, thank you guys again for watching. For real this time. Till next time and beyond.